Alright, what's going on, you fam? Raiyuden here. We're getting the data download as we start this video, so let's just go ahead and start talking about what we're going to be seeing, with the most obvious one being the red BOUJACK Zenkai Awakening. Is this a soft confirmation for what Legends Festival is going to have? I feel pretty strongly that it might be. I think a movie saga slash hybrid Saiyan Part 1 is looking likely. I don't know, man. Maybe that Synchro Gogeta slash FSK remake is kind of plausible. Honestly, it's not. Some people feel this hints towards us seeing a BOJACK movie Gohan instead. Maybe this means we're going to be seeing that guy Zenkai Awakening for the revival Gohan, BOJACK movie Gohan. Or this means maybe it's another Beast Gohan. Let's be real here. I think they've absolutely truly exhausted their Beast Gohans here. They're not. I don't think he's going to see a new character release, but at least with BOJACK Zenkai Awakening, we can see that the likelihood of it being a movie saga character is pretty damn high. Next, they're giving us a legendary start dash summon. Dude, every time I see these, I always just think, holy crap, power creep goes on so fast. Don't you remember these guys being an absolute dominant force? The previous Legends Festival characters, just as part of a start dash summon, is crazy. Look at these two. They're just there. It's like, yeah, see some of the best characters in the game from a year ago? Here you go. Go ahead, take them. It's just funny to see. It's just crazy. Next, again, start dash summon, yippee yippee yippee. Extreme or higher guaranteed. LF Broly being back there is kind of interesting. Everyone here is tied to everyone here is tied to a major celebration except for these two, so I don't know, maybe that's a clue. These two feel like a little bit of an outlier. Next, holy bait. First of all, kudos to Legends for finally putting multiple Ultras on one banner. We've been asking for this for a long time, and I already know some people are going to say, oh, I don't want that, because now I have to think that, oh, the guaranteed new Ultra pull could not be the Ultra that I want. I don't understand this logic. Why would you want less value in your Ultra banners? I don't understand that. Don't talk about fumbling rates or anything along those lines. Multiple Ultras will simply translate to more value for you. So here they are. The only thing is, of these Ultras, you know, the only one you still see people actually use is Ultra Super Vegito. Sometimes people cope Beast Gohan, but honestly he's not that good. Sometimes people use Hit, but he's extremely rare, and Ultra Super Gogeta is just not usable. So, you know, it's a weak bait, but it's the first we've seen them throwing 4 Ultras in one banner, and them also giving Ultra multi-Z power with the coins. I don't know what the steps look like. I don't know if it's going to be like, oh, it's 7,000 CC step 1, 5,000 CC step 2, and 3,000 CC step 3, and then step 4 is free. I don't know what it is, but this is the first of a kind for this kind of bait. Next, Legends Festival of official confirmation of when we're going to be getting the reveal. Here it is, gentlemen. It is rapidly approaching. Exciting times ahead. And then we got the countdown images. Goku and Vegeta from what, 4 years ago? Tag Force from 3 years ago, Evo Ken from 2 years ago, Beast Gohan, transforming Vegeta Blue from last year, and here we are getting ready for the next Legends Festival. I did make a prediction video, be sure to check that out as well. It wasn't just me spitballing ideas, it was also me kind of giving supporting evidence for why I think it could be the choices that I went with. They're not just, you know, fluff or just random thrown out there. I give some good reasonings for it, some trends, some examples they've used before, as well as what we've seen throughout the year to just make a really good educated guess. So be sure to check that out if you haven't. And finally, let's go ahead and see what Bojack's kit looks. All right, here we are in the game. This is the team I think I'm going to use for Bojack. I guess I'll try to see, but I think Android 13 is kind of a must here. If you ask me, Android 13 is going to be like the LF MVP 17 of years past. I just think the character is too valuable. He's too good, too valuable, too amazing. He'll be great. Now, Bojack, this guy is interesting because he's like one of the few characters that has this awakened arts card to transform, and he had monstrous stats even back then. I mean, prior to transformation, whatever, post transformation, that's ridiculous. That's quite a bit. And then now with the Zenkai, let's see what this bad boy is going to look like. But real quick, he's a rather old character, so they're going to have to revamp his entire kit. But I'm going to hold the old kit to the side here, just so that as we go through this, we can do a nice little before and after, just to compare what they gave this guy. He's a 1% Zenkai, so I will admit, I don't have the highest hopes for him. I really don't. I think Purple Vegito Blue, you know, he really hinged on the overdrive mechanic, but you know, outside of that, he didn't feel like an amazing character. And I think for Bojack, they didn't really give him much of anything. So let's just start. Stats wise, really good. This is not even him transformed. Post transformation, I actually think that might be the highest flat HP stat number of any character. Damn near 3 million. I think he's the closest to it. I think the only other character that was close to him was it the Boo Duo? Who is a transforming character or revival character that got a Zenkai? I don't know. A lot of characters were like 2.7. I think Bojack is the highest ever. So pretty good stats wise. Arts, okay. Let's see. So that's the same. He gets damage guard on impact on activation, sorry, with these cards. His blue card, massive explode damage, an improvement over the major explode damage before, and he still kills the 3 same cards. His green card gives him 10% healing, 40 key, 25% damage guard penetration, level 1 card draw speed, and if 60 timer counts have elapsed from the battle start, you draw an Awakened Arts card. They definitely did this because if you are in this guy's base form, after 60 timer counts, you probably whiffed his Awakened Arts card and they're like, all right, we got your back. Here's another one. That's the only reason why I see them doing this. Comparing this to his old Zenkai stats, so he got 10 more key upon popping the green card, and he gets the card draw speed from this and the Awakened Arts card. Now let's see. For this, on activation, healing 20%, awakening damage plus 150% for 3 counts on cancelable. This right here is just the damage this Galactic Blaster will do, this card. It's not like when he transforms, he all of a sudden gets 150% damage. It's just for this arts card. On hit, transforms into full power Bojack. Enemy health restore minus 50%. I think that's the only new thing. So all hunky-dory. Main ability, pre-transformation. Destroy a card to draw the Awakened Arts card. Get 50 key. Gets covered all for 10 counts. Destroy all enemy green cards and enemy vanish minus 100%. These are all the same. The only new thing is that Bojack gets 50 key instead of 20. Yes, that looks to be the same. Zenkai abilities for Red Movie Saga, no problemo. Starter ability, 150% damage. Ooh. Another 20% damage against Saiyans, another 20% against Super Saiyans, 150% damage guard, key recovery plus 50%. He doesn't have card draw speed. From battle start until transformation or defeat, ally Movie Saga or powerful opponent allies 20% damage. On battlefield entry based on the number of remaining battle members, effect reset on switch. So if your whole team is up, you get 30% damage. If you lost somebody, you get 50. And if Bojack's on his own, he gets 70. What do you give me at 220%? On entry, he draws a card if he has 3 or fewer. He heals 5% of his health, gets 30 ki, destroys one enemy card, and enemy strikes and blast cost +5. It's not bad. Bojack is regarded as a defense character. You know, in his prime, he was a super tanky guy, for the record. I don't want to take that away from him. He was one of the best tanks in the game. Undercover change. During next combo received, damage guard +50%, non-stacking, uncancelable. Time neutral damage received and all enemy subcount +3. That's very strong defensive capabilities. When enemy attack ends, restore health by 20% of the damage received up to 20% max. Is that the same? No, is that new? The healing after the attack ends, is that new? Yeah, that's new. Okay. Damage +40% after the enemy attack ends, and when on the battlefield an enemy activates an ultimate, Awakened Arts or Rising Rush, ally subcount -5. So it looks like they increased the damage guard he gets on cover change. It went from 30%. Wait, no, where is it? Yeah, 30% to 50, so that's pretty good. Gave him a little more extra damage. Enemy arts cost increase, that's good. Oh wait, no, that was always there. Alright, and then here we go, Zenkai 3. When hit by an enemy's arts one time, subcount on switch -2, so you can bring the red Bojack more in. What the hell? You can bring him back more frequently. Enemy key -20, enemy draw speed -1. Card draw speed -1 is pretty strong. Let's be honest here. Not a lot of characters have level 2 card draw speed. Even though they force draw cards now, when you're in that mode of swapping between characters and trying to extend combos, it's really the card draw speed you're going to be banking on. And, you know, like Ultra Namek Goku, for example, he's just one of those characters that do a good job of just trying to slow down your combos. So, -1 card draw speed is pretty good. When ally is hit by an enemy's arts, oh, he gets cover null off an ally getting hit. Who's somebody recently that has that? It's the Red Beast Gohan thingy. Was it Red Beast? Who is it? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. There's someone that has a similar effect to this. I just don't remember. But that's not different. Was it Ultra Super Vegito? I think it... was it? I don't know. On Striker Blaster is used, draw a card one time, get 5 ki, enemy, health restore -5%. Okay. Post transformations. Let's go ahead and transform Bojack here. Post transformation main ability. Draw a green card next. Actually, let's check these out first. These are the same. The blue card on activation, 40% blue card damage, and on hit he destroys 3 cards. That is the 40% blue card damage is new. Otherwise, all the same. With the massive impact damage is the same. Green card on activation, get 10% health. 40 ki, 25% damage, 25% damage guard penetration. On hit, draw a card if you have 3 or fewer, and it's chainable with all those things. The only new thing here is that he now draws a card, and that his he heals 10% of his health. I'm surprised he doesn't get cover null from this, but okay. So main ability, get a green, heal 30%, get 50 ki, 30% more damage, take away an enemy Dragon Ball. That's strong. Based on the remaining battle members, you can get level 1 card draw speed, and if you're on your own, you get level 2 card draw speed with 10 timer counts of cover null. Okay. After landing the Awakened Arts until defeated, he gets 40% damage, 30% damage guard, all arts cost -5, and then ally movie saga or powerful opponent characters get 20% more damage. And then that is the same passive as before. This is the same. That's the same. That is the same. That's the same. This is the same. That's the same. Okay, his majority of his kit is the same pre and post transformation. The only thing that changes is some of the multipliers, like his starter ability. So what is Bojack sitting at? 150% damage. Let's just assume you're going up against the Saiyan. So 170, 190, and let's just assume full team. 220. 220, 220, 220, 220. Okay. So for the most part, he's at 220. Post-transformation will be at 260. 260 peak, assuming nothing's going on and you got your full team. Last man standing, he can get himself to what? 310%? 150, 170, 40 over there, 70 here. There was another thing, 300? I mean, he seems okay, but it doesn't look like he has the strongest traits for a defensive type. He has some sub-cap manipulation, which is good. On cover change, getting that significant damage guard is good, paired alongside him having the healing the damage received. But because... Oh, actually, you know what? No, he might not be bad as a tank. Lower card draw speed, take away 20 key. He'll be type neutral for a short amount of time. 50% extra damage guard with his stats. All enemies subcount +3, meaning the opponent can't comfortably switch to, say, a blue character to deal with Bojack, which, by the way, there aren't that many strong blues in the meta. Right now, it's a lot of people are just relying on transforming MUI. So I think as a tank, he might not be bad. Doesn't seem too bad at all. I guess we'll have to see in game how well he fares, because you know there's a lot of behemoths out there. Fusion Zamasu, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. There's a lot of characters out there that can dish out a ton of damage. Bojack as a tank with the stats and the multipliers here on cover change, it doesn't seem too bad. It's just I'm trying to think, does he have very powerful disrupt, or is it more of like a dampening of disrupt? So lowering card draw speed is fine, killing one card is fine, but is it really enough for him to be a good disruptive demon? I don't think so, but I think he can definitely take a hit. Like, these stats are huge. That HP pool is huge. And him on cover change, he will be at 230% guard, I believe. So there is 150 there. Post transformation, you'll sit at 180, and then when every time he cover changes, he'll be at 230 right there for that one combo. That is, I don't know, it's not bad. 230% damage guard with over 200k defensive stats. That's not bad at all. I think he'll do good as a cover change tank. So, either way, you guys let me know in the comment section below how you feel about Bojack as well as the team. I think there shouldn't be an awakened equip for this one, right? Oh no, Bojack does have one. What's this? Double defense and pure strike and blast attack per movie saga battle member. Hey, that's actually up for Heraclan. It's literally for Bojack. Screw this guy. It's only for him. I thought it'd be something a little more wider range, but nah, it's just for him. What a bum. I think that's it though. This was with Janemba. This was with Vegeta. I don't believe there is a new gold equip. I just want to double check, but no, I think we're okay. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think. Do you think Bojack looks like he's going to be a competent tank? I think he'll do all right. But until next time, be on the look for the showcases in the morning. Time to go to bed. Good night, folks. See you in the morning. Peace.